Well, it's finally here. It's race day in Washington, D.C. The first ever Grand Prix in the nation's capital officially kicks off this afternoon. 25 drivers aiming for the title, and officials do expect around 200,000 fans to come out.
Well, one fan is also our Newsmax correspondent, Andrew Kraft, and he is there with the very latest. Hey, Andrew.
Krisha, Kyle, we have the best spot right now, pre-race. We are on the track itself. We are on Pennsylvania Avenue. Take a look at this. You can see the U.S. Capitol right behind me. And then off to my right here, this is the pit lane. George, if you could just show that. So in about an hour's time, all the Indy cars will line up at their respective spots here, and they will get checked out before the race begins today at 1:10 p.m. You can see the drivers' crews right now preparing for both the driver's arrival and the car's arrival as well. So we are on the track. This is the best place to be right now. You can see the National Gallery of Art in the background, and that's what's so special about this track is everything is around it, all the monuments, the museums, the memorials in our nation's capital that makes our capital so great and beautiful. They're in the middle of it, smack dab in the track here, and you can see a lot of security on hand as well. You see this kind of group of U.S. Marshals here, a lot of Secret Service as well. Of course, we know President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump will be in the Beast, the presidential limousine, and they will, I'm not entirely sure if they're going to be taking an entire lap around the track, but they will, before the race, be in the Beast on the track for some distance here. And then, of course, speaking of security, there's going to be some temporary flight restrictions in place in the airspace over D.C. From about 10:15 to 1:15 p.m. this afternoon, because there's going to be flyovers. There's going to be a lot of flyovers for these pre-race festivities, so I'm excited for that. And if you can see as well, George, if you can pan over, look at these orange vehicles here. These are these street sweepers, and they come by every so often to make sure the track is clean, to make sure the street has been swept here. Speaking of the track, though, George, if we could just show this. Take a look at these manhole covers right now in the middle of the track. Now, D.C. officials and also race officials, before the race, getting ready, getting prepared for this, had to seal these because they don't want the cars to come over them, the speed of the cars with the pressure to pop these manholes up. So they have been sealed. That's a precaution because this is the city. These are city streets, and a lot of these drivers, they were excited to do this because it's unorthodox. It's definitely different from what they're used to with an oval track at many of these speedways across the country. So that's just how this city has been transformed into an IndyCar racetrack. So just gives you a sense of what D.C. had to do, of what these race officials had to do to prepare this 1.7-mile track for today. But it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. The fans are just starting to come in. The gates opened at 8 o'clock. We're going to be speaking to a lot of them. Over here at the National Mall, that's kind of the fan experience. Thousands of fans are gathering today from all over the country to watch this really once-in-a-lifetime experience. This has never been done before. This was all kind of President Trump's creative doing. He signed an executive order back in January that got the wheels in motion for this, no pun intended. And so we're here, and we're going to be here throughout the afternoon speaking to some of those fans. But this is really just getting started. This is the official IndyCar race for Freedom 250, the Grand Prix, today here in the nation's capital. You guys?
That was really cool that you showed us that manhole cover, because I actually had questions about what was happening with the streets. What do you do if there's potholes? Certainly in New York City, it's a mess in terms of the streets. So I'm glad that they're taking the precautions, Andrew, and thank you for showing that to us. We'll be watching today. It's a big day.
Just great visuals.
Yeah, really good.
Great images. Andrew Kraft, thank you so much. I love the work that he did. He always gets right in it.
Yeah, because that was my question. What happens with the streets? I mean, you got to even it out.
Usually we have follow-ups. He answers everything all the time, so it's amazing.